All right, all. Welcome back. So this is Chris here with what's going to be my second to last Ori and the Will of the Wisps video. And this one's going to be a little bit shorter. In the last video, we got through the wastelands. We fully restored the light, so Sier is now pretty powerful. And as we went back to the Silent Woods, Shrek tried to take us on. Shriek tried to take us on. And since the light was so powerful, it sort of knocked her back, and I don't think she was expecting that, and she basically took off. So the next area is going to be the Willow's End, but before that, we just have a little bit of an area to explore. And since the last video, I went through and I uncovered all the secrets in the game, basically a little bit of hunting, powering everything up. So the first little bit of this video is just going to be going through the town, doing what the last little bits that I can before going on to the final area. But there's also one other area that you can do in this game, and it can really be done a lot earlier. I think the only thing you really need is just the burrow. So since that was the last one that we got, we're basically saving it till now. But it's a little kind of hidden area that there is a passcode that you have to do. So we're gonna head there after we take care of the glades here, the Wellspring Glades, and that's gonna be our penultimate episode, really. Although nothing super exciting happens, but it's just gonna be a short video getting everything ready for the final. So, Wellspring Glades, as you can see, I put in a little bit of time since the last video. I have 19 of the 20 life cells, 20 and 20 of the energy cells, so let's continue on. So Ori is now just very powerful. So let's talk to Grom first. The forest is alive with news that the light is whole again. It warms my heart knowing the runes of my home fulfilled their purpose. Now go, spirit. Too long has the Willow waited for the light's return. And before we go, let's make the glades a better place. So there's two other ones you can get. The Gorlek Touch. Not much. So that just kind of zhazhas the place up a little bit, but what we're gonna do is go with the houses first and then kind of see what the Moki have to say. So that takes 8, and then the last 3 Gorlek ore are in the Willow's End. So just before taking on the final boss of this game, we're gonna return here and just get the last bit built up. Done. Feels great to be building against spirits. So we have nothing else to get. Yep, you say the same thing. The town is pretty well taken care of. Yeah, this is just the guy that has the cave in there. And yeah, most of the areas in here we've already talked to throughout the game. So this is the hut of the Moki that he left his family in the Silent Woods, and when we returned with his bear that was petrified, he went back and basically was petrified with his family, so that's where he stands. Twillin. Let's see. Alright, so let's actually get these. We have quite a bit of spirit energy. So what we're going to do is just get the last of the abilities. And even though we're not really planning on upgrading them, what I want to do is just at least get them. And that way it fills up the menu there. Okay, so we have those. Now, the ones we do want to upgrade are Splinter, not really. Ultra Bash. Yeah, we're going to do Ultra Bash because I have that one equipped. Finesse is actually a pretty good one too. So we're going to upgrade Finesse as well. Life Force. Actually don't even remember getting that one. Catalyst. No, we don't need Catalyst. And we don't really use Thorn. I mean, the point is to take less hits. Okay, so done with Twillin. This is the Moki that has the hat. Here is the Mote. I saw what. Okay, so you say this. You never really change what you say. Okay, so the records show that I put in almost 9 hours to this game to get everything done. 81% complete, so it's just the 2 areas. A couple deaths, mostly by hazards, and only 2 from not paying attention to my health. A lot of enemies slain, life regenerated, so a lot of use. Well, a lot of stuff there. I have all 5 of the spirit slots and 31 of the shards collected. 26% of the shards upgraded. So we are actually missing 1 shard. I think that is in the extra area. So that takes care of that. And then 15 of 18 abilities discovered. So 3. Okay, that must be the abilities that you get from Ulfer. So we're going to get those now. Does Talk have anything to say? You've really done it this time. The light coming together has to be good, surely. But the ground's shaking and those lights on the horizon. And Shriek's been spotted up on the Weeping Ridge. It's enough to make this wanderer want to find a nest and stay put. Don't worry, we got this. This one is... Okay, this one was from the bar's reach. At your service. Care to hone your skills? Well, so... Okay, there's 2 abilities to get. Okay, the final one is in the reach. So we might as well... Yeah, we'll just fully upgrade these. There we go. And we still have 8,600 spirit energy to get. To play with, what do you have to say? More Moki come to the glades every day. That is why we asked Grom to help make the glades pretty. We would do it ourselves, but we were small and would rather play. And the gardener, I don't think has anything interesting to say. I don't remember if this one was here before or not. Okay, have I been here before? Yes, I must have. Okay, so nothing new in there. Alright, so basically, yeah, I have taken care of pretty much everything that I can do. This guy just has talks about the soup. Okay. So, I'm not really sure where the new houses are. The gardener doesn't have anything new to say. Yep, same as before. And... Okay, so he has nothing new to say either. No, nothing new down here. Okay. And this is where I believe... Yep. Lupo is. Okay, so... Yep. Yeah, we've basically covered everything through this game, so even though it's nearly the end, they don't really have a lot of new things to say. I heard a big tentacle monster was blocking the big wheel and you defeated it. That is funny, so funny. How could a little spirit like you fight a big tentacle monster? So yeah, he says the same thing too. Okay, so I guess there's not really a lot new. I'm not really sure where the new houses are. Can I even see them here? Okay, so maybe this area over here is where the new houses are. I think there might only be 2 higher up. Okay, yeah, we've talked to Mock the Brave already. Okay, I think this house is new. I cannot wait to go out and explore more. Or maybe I will stay here and tell the other Moki about my exploring. Yes, that is a much better idea. Okay, so... So not a lot in the new house. This house seems to be locked. Yeah. Oh well, I think that pretty much covers all that you can really do here. It's weird that some of the houses seem to be sealed, and I don't know, maybe they just want their privacy, who knows? I have met many Moki here. We carry Qualok's wisdom with us. Every night we tell his stories of the lights and the march and the decay. And of a spirit who came to help. That one is my favorite. I think he's talking about us. But yeah, I guess we've been in here too, because there's nothing new here. Alright, so I think that essentially covers everything that you can do in the town. And this one is the one that talks about Burrows Reach. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just go to the new area. And in order to get there, the quickest way would probably be this one. So then we go to the left and then down. So, alright, so we have one small area to explore. The Wellspring Glades is basically all taken care of. The only thing left is just the Gorlick's Touch, but we can't do that till we explore the final area, which is the Weeping Ridge, but also Willow's End. Alright, so almost there. Yeah, I think the final ability is Launch. So once you get that, you're basically all set. So yeah, you would need to be able to go through the sand. Whoops. Okay. Alright. So yeah, just down a little bit more. Yeah, I have been here before, it seems. Yeah, this is where I had to come for when I was doing all the hunting for the last little bits of this area. There is something... Nope, nothing down here. So we just have to go... Okay, now we're on the right path. I see a Sier light, so might as well grab that. And I don't think there's really many secrets around here. Looks like we have... So you have to be really careful with this one. There we go. Got it. Okay. Alright, so this is the final area, the Knowledge of the Spirits. Ah, welcome. You've come at the right time. I've just deciphered these stones. They might look like a jumble of rocks to the untrained eye, but to me, it's a key. Let's see how some are long and some are short. There are notes to its song. I'm sure the song opens its gate to the Midnight Burrows. I'm just not sure how. Alright, so here there's code. If only I knew how to read the stone notation. Okay, so... I can't remember if there really is any clues around here on how to read it. Yeah, I don't really remember how you would figure it out. But, anyway, I did write down the actual code. So, in order to get down, it's 1233121. And then to actually get to the next part, it's just that backwards. So, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 1. And that opens up the gate here. Now, I will still go down here, but I just want to check first. So, I haven't done this before. I do remember that the past code said that the stone tablet just had them written down backwards. So, we're going to try just playing the same thing backwards. So, it was 1, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you don't actually even have to go down there, but that opens up the way to this tree here. And I wonder if he actually says anything different since I opened it up. Spark, you open the way to the Midnight Burrows. Definitely done that. Let me know if you find anything interesting down there. Okay, so we can get the tree here beforehand. And the tree gives us ancestral light. The light of the ancient spirits fills you with power. All attacks now deal 25% more damage. So, we basically have that, and we can go into the area below. So this here is the quest objective. We have to get the 4 keystones, and there is a spirit shard down here as well. So we might as well just go down into there, just in case, but we have already done it, so... So the Midnight Burrows. Yeah, so here is the moon well, the spirit well. And in order to get to the parts there, we don't really have to bother with them so much. Okay, so we do need the keys, but we also have Lupo here. Hello there, trusty traveler. Is it just me, or is this part of the world particularly tricky to navigate? These tunnels lead in the most perplexing directions. I wonder what could be the cause. Some curious root structure, the decay. Ah well, a fun map-making challenge at least. Care to purchase the map? Sure, why not? Alright. So we have the map of this area. Basically unlocks everything we need. So we need to get the 4 keystones. Looks like... Yeah, you kind of can zoom in a little bit and see where these sort of lead. So the one down here would take us all the way over here. The one over here would take us to the top part. And then here would take us up. So, from what I remember, what we want to do is... Can we see very far down? Not really. So, kind of take a leap of faith and... Alright, perfect. Okay, so we definitely want to go up. Alright, so I didn't really need him for anything. Okay, so the spirit shard is just over there. Now, you're looking down here, so there is the first keystone down here. The second one is way up here. The third one over there, and... That is basically it. Oh, there's the 4th one. So, first one is down. Where are you, keystone? There we go. Okay, so... Alright, so now we head over here. So, this one leads down. The one below us leads over. So yeah, we definitely have to find a way to get pretty high up. But the final keystone is just way over there, so... We're gonna want to head for... Let's... Oh, okay. Alright, so this one here leads all the way over. It is the one to the far one over here that we have together. Alright, and then we want to get all the way up here. So in order to get up here, let's see. Okay, so it looks like this one here leads down to here, and then I think this one... Okay, so that's not too useful. What we need to do is get all the way up. It looks like we have to get over here and pull this lever. Now this lever opens up this stone. And it looks like we're given a limited time frame. But luckily we have the super jump. Got him. Okay. But I took out the enemies here, so we just have to get a little bit up and around. So, it seems that these two are connected, I think. So what we want to do is... Alright, so we have the second of them. So now we have to head back and we have to head up. Okay, so... You're not getting away that easy, spider. Alright, so 3 keystones, so the last one is down near the bottom. Okay. Alright, so... we have to get over. I think we would take this one. Maybe not. So not that one. Okay, so then... yep, down and over. And what does this one do? This one... okay, it pulls the wood up. And... let's see. I don't really know how necessary that is. But what we need to do is jump up and get the last keystone. And now that we have all 4... so... now we head back. Alright, so that takes us all the way up here. So now we have to go... Okay, so I need to get over to the one on the far side, and that gets me the Spirit Stone. Alright, so in order to get there, I need to hit the one way up there. So the higher that you jump, the more you get kind of jettisoned. So always double jump when you reach the top, and so I need to get... actually, it's not even here. Oh no, it is. So I just need to get to the far one. Okay, almost there. One more should do it. And there we go. Alright, so I have to get the one on the left. And that gets me to the spirit shard over here. Perfect. So deflector. Melee attacks deflect projectiles. That might actually be useful. Alright, so that puts me back here. And then to get to the door, I just need to get upwards. So, let's see. just to the left, and I should find a way up. Alright, so you'll jettison me up a little bit, and then I just have to use the walls and climb up, and take out that spider again, and put all four in there, and there we go. So we got the final tablets. So we found the quest item here, and now what we do is we return to there. So we're just going to warp over here. Alright, so it's kind of a cute little area. It's not really too intensive. It's not like the last few areas we've gone through. But let's just see our new item. So it is the quest item, the ancient tablet. There's no information from it at all. But maybe Talk has some. Oh, I actually have to head upwards. That's a pretty steep climb. Alright, so now that we got the tablet, what does Talk have to say? Ah, you're back. And is that a tablet you have there? I see, it's a guide to reading the stones. Would have been nice to have this before, hmm? Wait, never mind, it's written backwards. Well, that's useless. Bah. So then he gives us some more spirit lights. Alright, so we have plenty of spirit light now. And we took care of Into the Burrows. But yeah, I just... So, two. Yeah, I don't really see any area that would kind of let you figure this out yourself. Like, if it weren't for looking up the code myself, I don't really know how I would have deciphered this. Who goes through the trouble of writing the key to a door, then locks it behind the door, written backwards? Bah. Okay, so... Yeah, I don't know how you would have deciphered this. There doesn't seem to be any indication anywhere, and... Oh well, maybe I'm just kind of clueless and I don't see it, but... Yeah, I don't see how anybody was supposed to really figure this out. Oh well, let's head back to the wellspring now, and let's just, that's basically going to be it for this video. It's kind of short. We'll just use the last of the spirit light on stuff from Twillin, and yeah, there's nothing left to do except just head over to the Willows there and just take on Shriek and restore the light finally. Let's buy everything here. So view the upgrades. Actually, yeah, shards, upgrades. So let's get some of these ones done. Okay, got that. Thorns, life force. So I wonder if I'll have enough to actually upgrade everything. It's getting pretty close. Ooh, that resilience is pretty expensive, isn't it? Ultra grapple. And splinter. Ooh, that's an expensive one. Let's see, reckless. And I'm just a... Oh no, I was actually able to upgrade everything. Alright, so I managed to have just enough. And everything is fully upgraded, of course. Alright, so if you look at the guide here, so the only thing missing is just the Gorlek touch, but the caves reopened, the Moki homes are built, more homes are built, more homes are built, thorns are removed, and the spirit well is repaired. Let's see, a good deed, Oki got fireflies. So it actually looks like we're missing... Okay, so the only one missing is just rebuilding the glades. So that is, I guess, this stone here. Yep, shiny fang. Good deed. Fashionable hats. Gave Ori a map. Yep, so we basically taken care of virtually everything we can do in this game. All that's left is just, you can kind of see that there's the one life orb that's missing, and that is in the final area. We've got all the items that we can collect. And yeah, you can't really view these at all. All you can do is just kind of get... It'll just tell you basically what it is. But yeah, we have all that. We have every ability that we can get now. And we can equip 8 of the abilities. So I'm pretty happy with the ones that I picked. I like Bash being able to do some damage now. I like the Spirit Surge, although it's going to be a little bit useless right now because we're down to 100 Spirit Energy. Or Spirit Light. Triple Jump, Resilience, we take less damage. I like that. Alright, so everything there is good. And I think that is basically it for this video. So, Wellspring Glades are done. The only thing left is just... And it's the final area where you... Whoops. Where you have to go over to the Silent Woods again and just take this last little entrance up here and just follow Shriek. Whoops. So there is one more ancient tree, ancestral tree, some spirit light, 1, 2, 3 Gorlagor, a bunch of the creep hearts, Lupo's in there somewhere, spirit well, door, lots of spirit light, and the last life cell fragment. So, one video left in this game, and then it's done, and we'll just see my final score when it ends. But it's been a fun run. I'd have to say that Ori and the Will of the Wisps is an amazing successor to Ori and the Blind Forest, which is already a pretty amazing game as well. And that is basically it for this episode. So, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll have the next video up soon. And then after this game, I think the next one I'm going to do to prepare for November 9th is to go through God of War quickly, post that up, and try and get as much as I can uploaded before I start playing on God of War Ragnarok. So, until next time, have a good night, and bye everybody.